Go from this sad, stressful, messy, cluttered house to this clean, organized, clutter-free, blood pressure lowering Zen zone. Hello, I am Robyn and I have 3 kids and a husband and we have 3 cats. So we have a pretty full house, formerly very messy and cluttered. But I'm here to tell you how we have completely tackled that issue and how we keep our house clean and clutter-free. So the Flylady system is a system that was invented by a lady named Marla in the 1990s. Now it's a series of daily and weekly routines. I do it slightly different. I mean, everybody kind of tailors it to themselves. So I'm going to share with you my routine. So I don't do everything that the Flylady suggests. Some things are a little outdated and I'll get to a couple of those things later on, but her website has a lot of stuff. It's a little hard to follow, but it still has a lot of great things. I've actually had better luck with her free app for your phone, so you can check that out as well. And by the way, this system works whether you work in the home or out of the home. It is no problem. And if you're like me and you do both, then you can really adapt it to your lifestyle very easily. So obviously it's a system. You're gonna wanna write it down. If you don't wanna put your tea down, go down below and I have linked my download of how I do the Flylady system. And I also have a Trello board, and Trello is great. You can have all sorts of things on there and you can move stuff around however you want it. So my morning routine is I get up in the morning and I make my bed right away because that way it is done. I get dressed, I go work out, shower, and then get dressed to shoes, which is very important for the Flylady because she wants you to be able to move around. I usually wear slippers, but I'm a rebel. And I mean, they have treads on them, so maybe that's not such a big deal. Then what you're gonna do is do a quick swish and swipe of your bathroom, wipe things off, clean the toilet. Then you're gonna do a 2-minute hotspot clean. Now the 2-minute hotspot clean is the hotspot where stuff always ends up. You know you've got those spots where everybody just drops their clutter and it ends up being a total mess. For only 2 minutes, you set your timer and you clean that area. After 2 minutes, just walk away. Just walk away. The next thing you're going to do is the 5-minute room rescue. So pretend somebody calls and they're saying they're going to be there in 5 minutes. What room are you going to quickly clean up for 5 minutes? Again, use your timer, and let me tell you, you are going to see some huge results. And then the load of laundry, you're going to put in a load of laundry, fold it, put it away. I like to turn my dishwasher on in the morning. Now, historically in my family, we have a long lineage of people turning on the dishwasher before bed at night. And we used to do that too. But then I realized that it actually kept the house cleaner if we turned it on after breakfast in the morning. So after dinner, everybody loads the dishwasher, the kitchen is clean, everything is wiped down. In the morning, we have breakfast, put our stuff in the dishwasher, and then if we're going to work, the house is clean, nothing is happening when we're not here. It's beautiful. And if I'm here, I'm just making a couple of little dishes here and there. The kids get home from school. They're the ones that actually empty the dishwasher. We put stuff in there again. It's beautiful. It usually stays clean. I love it. So that really is only about 10 minutes of cleaning, which is awesome. And then you know what? You need to take a break. And then comes the afternoon. In the afternoon, you do your zone cleaning, or missions as they call it. And I also like to do my weekly task then as well. So the Flylady has the zones divided up as follows. Zone 1 is your foyer, your porch, and your dining room. Zone 2 is your kitchen. Of course, the kitchen's so special, it gets its own room. Zone 3 is your office, your laundry room, and a bathroom or 2. Zone 4 is your master bedroom, your closet, and your bathroom. Zone 5 is your living room and your den, and I also do my basement. Here's a secret. Do the zones how you like, though. Don't tell anybody, okay? So zone cleaning can include, but not limited to, dusting your foyer light fixtures, more thorough vacuuming, such as the corners, dusting things that you don't normally reach. I like to do some decluttering in my zone cleaning, usually every week, at least. I try to do it once a day. Do you like my homemade duster? I took a Swiffer and I took one of the hand Swiffer things that I didn't even think I bought. I was actually going to declutter this, and then I thought, wait a minute. So then I taped it on the end of this. So now I have this one that's reachable, so I can actually dust on top of high things. Like, look, I don't think I've ever dusted on top of the doorbell. Whoop, the trim there, whoop, okay. Well, that is zone cleaning. And when it's kitchen zone time, I'm gonna do my fridge. Basically once a month, I give it a wipe out, get rid of anything that doesn't need to be in there. Focus on what you want to get done for that week. You can look at the FlyLady's app or website to let you know what she is suggesting, but for the most part, you know what needs to get done in your house. So that's how I do it. All right, Monday is your weekly home blessing. Now that is when you're going to clean the areas that get the most used. So you're going to vacuum the areas that have the most dust and dirt, the most lived in path. You don't need to be getting every corner because you can do that when you do your zone cleaning. And I will dust the main areas, maybe clean some mirrors and some windows, and I will mop my floor. And I got this new mop, which is an e-cloth, and I really like that. So Tuesday, Marla says to take off. Instead, what I do is what Diane in Denmark, who is another YouTuber who does FlyLady, she does desk and play, as she calls it. So that is when she will do her bill paying and her meal planning. So that is what I do, and it's perfect because I know on Tuesdays I'm going to make sure I don't have any outstanding bills, and I get to use my checklist, which I love to do, and I do my meal planning as well, and I also have a Trello board for my meal planning too. There's Anti-procrastination Day. If you're anything like anybody, you're going to have things that you're putting off. And that is the day to get that done. And I have to tell you, you feel so good about yourself when you think, gosh, I did that and I was really putting that off. I'll tell you what I need to do for my next Anti-procrastination Day. And that is hanging some of the pictures that were taken down when the construction people were fixing our house after the flood. From the kitten. I know it's a crazy story. Now Thursdays, or whatever day you choose, is errand day. Now errands can be such a pain, and for the longest time I had stuff stacked up all over my desk. It drove me batty because again, it was extra clutter and I hate clutter. So now what I do is I have this cute basket that I keep in my office. And I have my lovely little scarf that I wear in the morning when I'm doing my work. And I will put the things that I need to take out in this basket. So if I have returns or whatever, I put them in my basket and then I fold up my scarf and I just place it on top, and it looks super cute sitting in the corner of my office. And then when I'm ready to go out and do my errands, I just take my basket, throw my scarf on, and out I go. And then I also have like a reusable container for when I'm shopping. So that's really fun as well. So Friday is car and handbag day. So you're gonna clean out your car, maybe get some gas, give the outside a wash if you like, and then you're gonna clean your handbag. And it's always fun to clean out your handbag because you dump out all the things, you get rid of all the receipts and garbage, make sure you don't have any extra lipstick or anything like that in there, and put it all back, and then it's spick and span, ready to use. So modify the weekly routines however you like. You really just do what works for you. I actually happen to just do it the way that she has it on there. But if I'm working like a really long shift, because I work 10 and 12-hour shifts sometimes, I will throw it on a different day. Usually this stuff is quite portable and I love it. So in the evening, get your clothes ready for the next day. Do a quick walk around and do one last pickup of everything. Get everybody else to walk around and pick up their stuff too. Bring things to your launch pad. Now your launch pad is where you leave from in the morning, so everything is exactly ready to go. And I'd encourage you to get your family members to do that too. I have 3 boys, and let me tell you, they need to get their launch pad ready every day. And I can't say I'm that consistent with making them, but I should. I'm gonna put that on my list. And then you're going to shine your sink. Shining your sink is the biggest fundamental of the FlyLady system. She actually goes so far as to actually turtle wax her sink. I don't actually shine my sink, but I scrub it with my scrub brush and I get it nice and clean. I rinse it off and it's ready for the next day. And I like to make sure that nobody puts anything in there because our dishwasher is empty at night. People can load it. So for more of my FlyLady videos, click here. And for more of my minimalism videos, click here. Until next time, make sure you drink a lot of tea.